Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Divide by Sheep. We can see the icon for the character on the main screen is this frog totem. Inherently, this game with the leaping element, leaping from platform, does lead into the idea that you would want a frog character. Unfortunately, you can't have a frog character just in normal sense because a frog could jump in the water, then jump back out, or at least survive if it fell in the water. So they were very creative, in my opinion, to make a frog totem that has an image of a frog that instead just sets everything on a platform ablaze, which really doesn't connect to frogs in any way. And I think that probably wasn't that creative. And inherently, I probably would suspect that they were halfway through animating a frog character before they realized that you couldn't just logically have a frog character. Let's hop into the puzzles. Yeah. It totally makes sense that sheep and pigs and wolves would drown. Although, in fairness, depending on how deep the water is, depending on how far it is from a beach to swim to, none of these animals inherently would have to drown. Pigs can swim, I'm pretty sure. Sheep can swim, I'm pretty sure. And wolves can swim, I'm pretty sure. So, but then they wanted the pretty blue water background. They didn't want some like toxic water or flames. It kind of almost would make sense if this was in some river Styx type river, where if you touch the water in the river Styx, according to myth, I believe, you forget your entire history and then just wander around confused. Okay, so we want 6 deaths, then we want 4 pigs, and so it would seem to me the move here is to do that first, and then you want your 4 pigs either here on the TNT platform or in the fire. So how do we get 4 deaths remaining? Like, we can do this, and then we could jump back here, and we kind of need to jump back here just to protect that, but that would kill 2, and then there wouldn't be a way to kill another one. So I wonder if maybe the move is to throw these in that direction. See what happens here. Now that needs to kill 2. And so if this hadn't left, I wouldn't have been able to move the sheep, but it may not really matter. Of course, the problem here is I'm not going to get 3 stars, but we'll at least start by getting 2. Okay. Okay, so then the question, I guess, would just come down to, can we do that? And can we now kill 2 things? Doesn't seem like you can do it particularly easy. Yeah, I feel like I'm just like 1 short. So that's got to kill that. Then I'm pretty sure that's got to do that. Then I guess what you just do is this. Throw that back that way, throw it that way. Yeah, that's not too hard. If we can get the order correct. But see, even the little frog totem here is not even being played particularly well. Well, here we have an interesting twist. How can we end up with 2 wolves or 2 sheep and kill a bunch of things? Okay. This 6 could be brought down to a 5. Should bring it down to 3. This could bring it down to a certain amount. Okay. Then I guess the question is, can I move things around? Let's see, that is the right amount of everything. Otherwise, it's just going to be a matter of getting the right amount of deaths to begin with. Which I suspect is probably something closer to this. If I throw the 2 here, that'll leave me with 3. Okay. But see, that didn't work. I needed to probably move these sheep like over here. Okay. I think we've got this. The move is to simply just keep things separate. Like this. Okay. Then you jump here. Then we go here. And yet weirdly, the number's wrong. Like this isn't 7 now. And I don't have a way to make it 7. So we'll give this one more try and then move forward. It's got to be something around this idea. A 2 here. It's probably wrong. feel like I need to fill up this whole thing with 7 wolves at some point. And see, there's like a 3 here. So even if I did fill this in with 3, that I need the 2 to land over there. But I've also done this wrong. Somehow. There's 7. So how did we play this wrong? Let's see, if we were to, this all together would be 7. So if we were to ignore that, then if we were to throw this would get 4 eliminated, leaving the wrong number. You need another 3. But then you're never going to get 7 from that. Now the trick is you've got to get a 2 somehow involved. You don't lose that extra piece. So if I threw this here, then I get to 3. That's not what I want. Let's try this. That's 5. So now we're down to 2. But we would need to kill 2. We now need to kill 2 wolves. And still have 7 separated here. I don't see how this works. Do something like that. Do all of that, have none left. It gets you the exact right amount, but then it leaves you with 3 extra that you can't do anything with. Does it change the equation in any way if we use this 4? Well, if we had 5, we could reduce it to 4. I wonder if there is maybe a move here where you're just supposed to kill 2 of these to start with. Yeah, there's just no way you're gonna get 7 though without this, this, and this, so all you can really do is that. And that puts me in the wrong position anyways. But had I come over here and done that, that's 5 and 7. So maybe you could do that. I said I was going to give up, and I'm not giving up. Okay. From this mix, 2 doesn't remove enough. So the first move, and if I could figure out the first move, this would be very helpful, is to either clear this path or clear that path platform. If you do things that way, and then just clear it early, and then you say get rid of that. That puts you needing to kill one thing instead of 2. I don't get it. I don't get what the number derivation here happens. This would kill 2, leave me with 4 or 3. Suppose we could possibly go around in circles. That would kill... Going here would kill 1. And then... Let's see what happens here. It gets it down to 5. So if I could move now, if I can move this in any way to just kill 2, which I could go over here and kill 2, and then yeah, let's see if this works. This probably doesn't. This more than likely leaves way too many extra deaths. Although it does feel like that is 90% there. The only real difference, I guess, is just don't kill these guys. So is there a way to pull that off? What if we were to do that? Now a 3 here would kill 3. So then we have 6. And we have our 2. So can we kill 2 separately? Seems like we could. We could just throw that here. If I was to put like all the 7s on this platform instead, then that would have been 8. And then if I had, say, added this and that, still really probably wouldn't have gotten me to the right spot. If I was to have 4 and go to 4, that's not going to do anything. If I throw this here, that's going to kill 1. So it seems to me like the move probably is to maybe move things around this way. So that's 2 that need to die. And then a 3. See, the weirdness here is I kind of need this 3 of sheep to split, but we only start with a 9 sheep. 9 sheep on one platform, so you can just never split that apart. So you kind of have to do this, and then that's two deaths that are fine, but then you do 3 deaths here that aren't so fine, and then you can put that here, but then you only have 5. So this has to be a case where we kill the sheep somewhat later in the whole experience. We need to lose. It almost feels like I should kill something fairly quickly here. That's the wrong number. What it probably comes down to is something closer to this, where you just lose some by doing that to start with. Okay. I'm just gonna hope this is right, and then I'm gonna give up. I said that before, but I'm gonna really mean it this time. Nope, it's not right. So yeah, we didn't really get that far today in the puzzles. I spent too much time trying to do the puzzles that we'd already done, or trying to get 3 stars. Let's see, I think on Spring World we may be just at this 27 and 30 puzzle, and then I think I am just gonna need to go back if I'm gonna catch up. Okay, you have a 6 here, so you could kill 6. But anywhere you jump, it's gonna be a problem. Okay. Wow. Nothing is going to work. You have to do that to get to that point. And then let's see. The move is to, I assume, just feed the kraken as much as possible. But I don't have a way of really doing that. You kind of have to do this. And then that'll give you 2 that you can feed to the kraken. And then you can feed 3 to the kraken. Nope, that's 4. This would have to have been the 3. Now you're anywhere close to actually having enough to feed that. Maybe. If I was to jump like this here first, that might be a little bit wiser. And then 1, and then 2, 3, 4 would get you down to 2. I'm hoping my math is right on that. Okay. And then your 5 would be here. And then you kind of didn't play well enough to use this. Well, I would have had to have kept one of the pigs, which maybe that would have made sense. The right number of deaths here. That's wrong. So that's not the right move. That's right. Okay. This 3 going in that direction won't work. And if I kill all of these, I won't have enough. I'll get you to that 2. Well, maybe. No, maybe there. I would need to have reduced this down by 3. And I would have had to reduce this down to 3 by 1. Then the last move would be to do that. Okay. So you take this, and that takes out that many. And then maybe you do it this way to get to exactly 2. And then maybe, let's see, how are we going to get to 5? You do this, and then this. So we do have 5 now. The only real issue now is just going to be getting this reduced down to 3, which can be done simply by jumping this here and then jumping it back that way. But this is 4. So I needed this to be 3 also. Is there any way to fix that? Definitely seems like we're so close. 1 away. That plus that gets you the right amount of deaths. And then how can we reduce the numbers down to 3? Or how can we reduce these numbers down to 2? This would be a 7 over here. 3 and 4 equals 7, which we need 6, not 7. This would get rid of 1 if I moved this out of the way, then did this. And that's 4 and 4. But we're subtracting to get to these numbers, and it's just not going to be right. Well, I don't know. We may weirdly have it here. We have the right combination of numbers if we had another platform. Or if I could throw the sheep here and keep that split up. So we've got 3 over here now. We could make this 2. We can move the pigs over here. That would be 5. Yeah. 3 and 3 get you to 6. I think. See, inherently though, this is the problem, is that I think I have a solution here, and yet I can't really explain how I got it, nor can I like recreate it, nor did I even do it right. So, and I was kind of refreshed starting this episode, and this probably is a good example of what not to do and why I have been so stringent on the idea of just trying a puzzle, giving up quickly with 1 star and moving on, because I do want to get to the end of this series and not get trapped in trying to just get 90 stars in every world, which almost certainly is just going to give me an achievement and nothing else. And I failed pretty terribly today at sticking to that strategy. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, watch, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.